welcome back. I hope you had a good weekend, and today I'm going to be doing lesson 119 for Red Group, which is going to be drawing equal stories. So last week we talked about acting out the equal stories. Now on this piece of paper, which you have in your book, we're going to be doing a couple of problems together. So the first problem, which is number 1, is there are 5 cars. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out 5 cars, which for that I'm just going to do rectangles. So I'm going to draw 5 rectangles. Okay, I have my rectangles all ready to go. And how many wheels does a car have? 4. So for each of my rectangles or my cars, I'm going to put 4 wheels on it, which I'm going to describe as or draw as circles. All right. Now, all of my cars have wheels. So now I have to add up how many wheels all of my cars have total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And another way to say this is also, I'm going to write it over here in this little corner, is 4 times 5 equals 20. So 4 times 5 equals 20. Now, on your piece of paper, you're going to do the same thing I just did. So you're going to draw your 4 rectangles, or your 5 rectangles. So you're going to draw your circles for your tires, and then at the bottom, you're going to put 5 groups of 4, because we have 5 cars and there are 4 tires on each car, or 4 wheels, is 20 wheels. And then on the next line, you're going to put the multiplication problem that we just did. So it is 5 times 4 equals 20. Okay, for the next problem, we have a shirt. So we have 3 shirts, and each shirt has 5 buttons on it. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to draw 3 big rectangles. So I have my 3 rectangles, which is what you should have for number 2 on your paper, because that's the next problem we're doing together. So I have 3 rectangles, and then we have 5 buttons. So in each rectangle that I just put, I'm going to do 5 circles for buttons. Okay, I have 5 circles in each, and then we can add them up together to see how much we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 buttons. Another way that we can say that is 3 times 5 equals 15. All right, so let's write that down on our paper. All right, so what I just did on the board, I transferred over to my paper. So I have my 3 shirts with my 5 buttons, and then I did 3 groups of 5 is 15, because we figured that out when we counted it all up. And then I also wrote down our multiplication equation, which is 3 times 5 equals 15. For number 3, there are 6 cupcakes. On each cupcake, there are 3 raisins. So now I'm going to draw my 6 cupcakes and my 3 raisins. Okay, so I drew 6 cupcakes, and then the little dots in the cupcakes are the raisins. And so if we count them out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we can say that 6 times 3 is 18. Just like that. Okay, and we're going back to our paper, and I'm going to transfer everything that I just wrote on the board onto the paper. 3 raisins. So now I'm going to draw my 6 cupcakes and my 3 raisins. Okay, so I drew 6 cupcakes, and then the little dots in the cupcakes are the raisins. And so if we count them out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we can say that 6 times 3 is 18. Just like that. Okay, and we're going back to our paper, and I'm going to transfer everything that I just wrote on the board onto the paper. For number 4, we have 8 bicycles. How many wheels does a bicycle have? 2. So I'm going to draw 8 bicycles and 2 wheels for each. And you can do that on your paper. I'm going to do that on my board first, then transfer it to my paper. So I have finished putting all of my, I know they look like music notes, but they're supposed to be bicycles. So I have 8 little bikes and then 2 wheels for each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So another way that we can write that is 8 times 2 is 16. On my piece of paper, again, I wrote down my little bicycles, and then I also wrote 8 groups of 2 is 16. And then for the multiplication problem, I put 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, so we're going to start with number 5 on the back. And for that problem, it is there are 4 kids, and each kid gets 2 cookies. So I have my 4 circles, and then I also have my 2 cookies in each of for each kid. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another way we can write that is 4 times 2 equals 8. Put that on the board. Now I'm going to transfer that over to my paper. All right, so what I put on the board, I also put on my paper. I have 4 groups of 2 cookies, that equals 8 cookies, and then 4 times 2 equals 8. Okay, so for the last 3 problems, they're blank because I want you to come up with your own problems. And then when you're done with that, do side A, side B, and then your math page. And then you're done. And then I will see you tomorrow. Bye!